Today, we're going to be talking about inflatable life jackets, because the best life jacket is the life jacket that you will wear the entire time you're on the boat. The benefits of an inflatable life jacket is not only are they comfortable, but they're cool in the hot Texas summer heat. In order to wear one of these, you must be at least 16 years old. These are not to be worn in hot areas, such as engine rooms or on the decks of commercial vessels that might have an exposed muffler. The other place you don't want to wear these is on the deck of any type of commercial boat that might have a lot of exposed sharp objects. And they are not legal to wear on personal watercraft or jet skis.
One thing you have to make sure when you're wearing an inflatable life jacket is it needs to be on the outermost layer of clothing you have. If you're the type of person that wears a jacket when the boat's running, make sure that this is on the outside of the jacket and not on the inside. This is an auto inflatable life jacket. What that means is when you hit the water, when you have this on, as soon as it gets submerged, it will automatically inflate, floating you back to the surface and keeping your head upright. This is a manual inflatable. The way this works is if you hit the water and you need it to inflate, you pull this yellow tab. These are really good for wearing on kayaks, paddle boards, when you're wade fishing, or any time that you expect to be wet. Even on the auto inflatable versions of these life jackets, there is a manual pull tab in case it doesn't inflate. If you use that and it still doesn't inflate, you have a third option. Open the side of the life jacket opposite the pull tab, and there's an inflatable straw here. Take the cap off and blow into that. You can blow this up manually and then just cap it and you should be fine. At least a couple times a season, you need to take a good look at these life jackets and make sure that yours is ready to perform in case it needs to. Check inside the visible window. That needs to be in the green. If it's in the green, then that means that your CO2 cartridge is still good and it's ready to go. If you ever see that red, it's time to replace the cartridge. After you've checked to make sure that the CO2 cartridge is good, give it a good look over. Make sure that there's no threads coming off the seams. Make sure that the fabric still looks good and is not excessively faded. If you see anything that looks suspect, get rid of it and get a new one. These are gonna be getting dirty because you are wearing them on a boat. You can wash these off with warm, soapy water, rinse them with some straight water, and hang them outside to dry. On my life jackets, I like to replace that CO2 cartridge at least every 2 to 3 years, just because my life's on the line. If you're going to replace the cartridge, you might as well take that opportunity to see what it's going to do. Here's the pull tab. This is the manual version, same as it would be on the auto inflate. Pull that tab, give it a sharp, quick, straight down pull. This is what it's going to look like, and this could save your life. Whether you've done like I did and pulled the tab to blow one of these off with the CO2 cartridge, or you manually inflated it, do that at least once a year. And once it's full of air like this, set it on your kitchen table or somewhere out of the way overnight and make sure that it holds air. All right, we've made it through the night. Our life jacket's still inflated, which means that it's good to be deflated, repacked, and rearmed. To deflate this, take the little cap off the straw, flip it upside down, and then push it in the straw, and push all the air out of it. Now that we've deflated the jacket and rolled up one side, it's time to rearm it. You have to get the kit that has the cartridge that fits the particular life jacket that you have. This is the cartridge to fit this jacket. Reach down inside of here and pull the assembly out that allows it to be rearmed. Push this yellow tab in and turn counterclockwise. Pull the old one out. Take your new one, push the yellow tab back in, line these tabs up, push it down, and turn it clockwise. When you see green, it's been done correctly. Now that you've installed a new cartridge, you can roll this life jacket back up so that you're ready to go. Just tuck that back in, match the Velcro back up, and most importantly, make sure that that pull tab is on the outside so that you're ready to go. We're in the green, ready for the rest of the season. Thanks for joining me today for this week's boating safety tip. If there's something that you'd like to see covered, drop me a line. And remember, next time you're out on a boat, wear it. Your life's on the line.